What's News Costello? Today's Monday, September 13th, and we have a great show for you. Let's start with Costello current events.
I'm Nico, and I come to you with this school's recent and upcoming events. COVID-19 has affected our school year very much, but maybe if we stay safe and keep our masks on, these rules will be adjusted. In other news, we have a pretty plain week. But did you know that September 13th is International Chocolate Day? So ask your parents for chocolate and stay safe.
Thanks for the intel. Now let's hear from Zaria. What with the weather?
Hey Cougars! And welcome back to What's with the Weather. I'm Constance.
And I'm Zaria.
And we are your weather forecasters. It will be sunny this week. On Monday, it will be in the high 90s. On Tuesday, it will be in the high 80s. Nice and cool.
On Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, it will be in the high 80s. On Saturday and Sunday, it will be in the high 80s.
Bye, Cougars! Stay healthy and stay safe!
Thanks. I know I won't wear long sleeves. I know that everyone has noticed all the changes on our campus this year due to COVID restrictions. We want to know, what do you think about that?
How do you feel about the zones on the playground and having a designated spot in the lunchroom?
It feels nice and cool
In the lunchroom.
I think it's good because we're taking precautions, because maybe if someone gets the coronavirus, then they can track it, and I think it's good. And once it starts to go down, then we could start sitting together and going in different zones.
Thank you for your time.
All right, so my question today is, how do you feel about playground being sectioned, or recess being sectioned into parts, and lunch being about assigned seating?
Well, I feel like that's kind of annoying because there's different sections, and then I just don't know why, cause I just really don't want to do that. And lunch, I'm happy that I sit on just one table, but instead of just being everywhere, I just want you for us to just pick our own table instead of just picking random ones. I mean, the teacher's picking us random ones.
Assigned seating.
All right.
It's kind of annoying because I can't play with my old classmates and I can't go anywhere I want.
I feel cool about it. Sitting in the lunchroom and all that, it's pretty fun than when you're on Zoom. When you're on Zoom, you don't really get to see your friends, and you don't really get to sit next to them and talk to them all the time.
Thank you for your time.
Thanks for sharing, everyone. And speaking of sharing, thanks to all the Cougars who have been sending guesses about last week's mystery cougar.
Hello, this is Hannah with Around Town, and I'm doing it on Bad Bakers. Bad Bakers is a donut place, but they have a lot of different kinds of donuts. There's also this really sweet bread that they sell there. We came on a Saturday morning right after it opened. When we got there, there was already a line waiting outside. The workers gave us 3 of the sweet breads to taste while we waited. We saw a sign that said we had to wear a mask while we were inside. When we were inside, we saw the menu, and it took us a while to decide from all the different choices they had. We finally chose a few. We chose the ube one, the Fruit Loop one, the sprinkle one, and 2 other ones that looked good. We also chose some of the sweet breads. We also ordered 2 types of these cream fillers that we could use to put inside the donuts. Here are 2 pictures on what it looks like from the outside. And that's it for Around Town Bad Bakers. Bye!
Today I'll be showing you guys how to make brownies. First, you want to preheat your oven at 350 degrees. The ingredients you will need are butter, cocoa powder, sugar, eggs, vanilla extract, salt, flour, and the most important ingredient, chocolate chips. First, you want to pour in 1/2 cup of melted butter. Now, pour in 1/2 cup of cocoa powder. Then, pour in 1/2 cup of sugar. Now you want to mix together until it's all combined. Now it should look like this when it's done mixing. So now you want to pour in 2 eggs and vanilla extract. Now you want to mix. This is what it should look like when you're done mixing the eggs. So now you want to grab 1/2 cup flour and 1/4 tablespoon of salt and your most important ingredient, chocolate chips. Now you want to mix together. So now you're going to put your brownie mix in your baking pan and put it in the oven for 30 minutes. Finally, it's done. Now time to eat!
What do you call a droid that takes the long way around?
What?
R2D2.
What kind of tree fits in your hand?
What?
A palm tree.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Water.
Water who?
What are you telling jokes right now? Don't you have things to do? Remember, Cougars, we want to hear from you. So if you have a joke to share, go ahead and write it down and give it to your teacher, or drop it into our HCC news box in the office. One side will be for the jokes of the week, and the other side will be for the mystery Cougar guesses. This is day 22 of the 21-22 school year, and that's what's news.